Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
Get to the headlines of the day. Kentucky keeps adding. Mark Pope building on his roster, and he adds a versatile piece. Ansley Almonor, who you might remember was part of that FDU team that took down number one seed Purdue in the 2023 NCAA tournament. Now, Almonor, an all NEC first team selection, 16 points per game, really versatile at 6'7". He joins the Kentucky roster, which we've already seen Kerr Kriisa, Kobe Brea, Otego Away, Andrew Carr, Amari Williams, Lamont Butler. We're seeing Mark Pope build this thing out. Rob, your reaction to Almonor and where you stand with Kentucky?
I think he is a nice piece, a nice bench piece, a nice depth piece. He's 6'7", he's versatile, he's switchable, he can space the floor. He shot, I believe it was 39% from three on more than 230 attempts from beyond the arc this past season. Like, he's going to find a way to be able to get him up. I don't think that he's someone that's coming in. We said this last time we were on the show, fans. Kentucky's kind of missing a superstar on this roster, and I don't think Almonor is that guy. But if you look at what Mark Pope has kind of put together with this team, he's added 8 or 9 guys that you look at and you say, wow, they can really, really shoot it, right? And he's added 3 or 4 guys that you look at and say, okay, like I know what they're going to be on the defensive end of the floor, right? And I just really like the combination of talent, the number of pieces, the versatility of the pieces that he's put together. I think that this roster is a lot better maybe than people are giving it credit for. And when you think about a guy who ran an offense that I believe shot 50% of their field goal attempts from beyond the arc last year and has now put together a team with Kobe Brea, who shot 50% from three this past season, Kerr Kriisa, who shot 42% from three this past season, Ansley Almonor, who shot 39% from three this past season, Andrew Carr shot 37% at 6'11". Even a guy like Otego Away went from being someone that wasn't really a shooter to somebody that made 20 of 53 threes this past season. Travis Perry's a shooter. Colin Chandler's a shooter. Trent Noah's a shooter. All of a sudden, you got a bunch of dudes that can make a lot of shots on this roster. And I think they're kind of missing like a go-to guy. I think they need one more guard. I would love to see them get another shooter. Sweeney, if they add your guy, Chaz Lanier, out of the NBA draft combine, once this thing is all said and done, a fifth-year guy that averaged 20 points a game at North Florida last year, I'm starting to look at Kentucky and say, like, look, this might be a top 15, top 20 kind of a roster when it's all said and done. I don't think they got that one superstar, but you put all of these pieces together and you let Mark Pope cook with that roster he's built. I really like it.
Yeah, I think they're recruiting a guy like Chaz Lanier to be that star. Now, can he be that coming up from the Atlantic Sun? We'll see. I mean, look, he was not one of the best players at the G League Elite Camp. Let's put it that way. Like, he was still very much getting a feel for that setting. He can really, really shoot the basketball. He's athletic. He had, I think, 25 dunks last year in North Florida. Like he is a big time athlete who can make shots, and that archetype is dangerous. But I would temper some of the expectations that have come with him just because he's out there late. That Tennessee-Kentucky recruiting battle, though, I mean, what a great early test for Mark Pope. Like, all right, like how good are you going to be at swimming in the sharks in the SEC when Rick Barnes wants a dude and you want a dude? And, by all accounts, it sounds like both schools have the money to make him a very highly paid college basketball player. So that battle will certainly be interesting to follow. On Ansley Almonor, I do want to temper things a little bit. Like, I think Ansley can really, really shoot, right? And there's very few guys in the portal you can get who've made 93s at 39%. But a month ago, Ansley Almonor's recruitment was Iona versus Siena with Pepperdine trying to pop in late. I know it's Mark Pope. I know, like, Mark Pope's recruiting in a little bit of a different way. Like, this isn't Calipari. This is like, I want to build a team, and he makes sense as part of this Kentucky team because he's big and can shoot. But, like, this is not a traditional Kentucky recruit, and let's not put crazy expectations on his plate because we just don't know that he can, reach that level. But can he play a role? Can he play 10 minutes? Maybe.
Yeah, is he going to be a 10 to 12 minute a game guy that fills a role and makes some shots? Like, that's what you're bringing him in for. And as long as you kind of set your expectation at that for him, yeah, he's a nice add to a team that wants to add shooters.
Do 10 to 12 minute a game guys lead the Field of 68 after dark?
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.